Hi everyone, this is Sierra 5 Kilo Oscar Victor welcoming you to my channel. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, like it and turn off notifications. It's free! My call sign in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is Sierra 5 Kilo Oscar Victor. No, I'm not a real life pilot, so everything you will see or hear in my channel, it's not for a real life action. In last episode, we got to know some instruments in the first row, like airspeed indicator, attitude indicator, clock, and of course altimeter. Today we're gonna take a look at the second row, and we will start with suction gauge instrument, and then we will look at turn coordinator, directional indicator, and rate of climb indicator. So the first instrument is suction gauge. It shows us if our vacuum pump is working correctly. The pointer should show on green field of the scale. In this case, our vacuum pump is producing enough air to run our two gyro orientated instruments. The first one is attitude indicator and the second is directional indicator. They both run on the air that is produced by our vacuum pump. Next instrument is turn coordinator. It helps us to coordinate our turns. If we lean our airplane with ailerons to left or right marker, it tells us that it will take us 2 minutes to make 360-degree turn. This instrument is electrically powered, and of course there is no pitch information. When electric power is present, the red marking on the instrument disappear. Next instrument is directional indicator. It shows us the direction we are flying, but it is operated with gyro that is powered by a vacuum pump. Therefore, we need to adjust the directional indicator with this bottom left knob so that our directional indicator is aligned with our compass. So we have the correct heading. The advantage of a directional indicator is that it stays very accurate even with turns and other maneuvers where a regular compass fails. Last instrument for this session is Variometer, also known as rate of climb or descent indicator. It shows us at what vertical speed are we climbing or at what vertical speed are we descending. The units can be set in feet per minute, as in our case, or in meters per minute. The scale is set at 100 feet or 100 meters per minute. Allow me now to invite you for a short flight where we will see how the instruments we mentioned today work in action. Welcome again back in Maribor Airport. This is the second largest airport in Slovenia. I would like to concentrate today on these three instruments we got to know a little bit. And you see that these two instruments that has, say, gyro and gyro markers are running only when the vacuum pump is running, because then we have the suction, then gyroscope in attitude instrument and also in direction indicator works. Otherwise, nothing happens. On the other hand, turn coordinator is alive when we turn on power supply. You see the red marking disappears immediately when turn coordinator is powered. Climb of rate indicator works based on pressure, and we will see it once we are in the air. In order to run gyro and vacuum pump powered instruments, of course we need to make motor run. So I will just give it a spin. We have mixture in, beacon lights on, alternator on, prime 5 times, let's say, or 3 times is enough. Now we can see that the vacuum pump is starting to build pressure. Suction gauge is indicating our suction. When the power is on, the suction goes on, because vacuum pumps are directly linked to the motor. Now we can see that our compass is showing west, and our direction indicator is showing also west. Let's say that they are the same, but we can rotate this indicator with our knob as we like. This would be the case if motor was turned manually, or let's try one thing. Now I will align this compass indicator, let's say so. This is as it's supposed to be. Now I will turn off the motor. Also the gyroscope will stop working and everything. Now I will just ask for a tug to manually push me back. I will not wait for the figure, and you will see when we will be turning, compass will turn, and of course our direction indicator will not, since the motor is not running. As simple as that. I can make a turn. The compass is showing us direction. And the directional indicator is not. If I stop the pushback, set parking brake, and I turn engine again on, it will not start. We don't give some fuel. It's running. And now this knob comes in action. We have to fit it. We have these two instruments running. Our suction vacuum pump is running. We have everything settled, but our compass and our heading indicator are not showing the right direction. Therefore, we need to turn to calibrate. We see that it is showing, let's say, 350 degrees. This is here. Okay, now we are in the air, flying over Maribor Airport. Our instruments are working, of course. Maybe I can trim a little bit because I'm holding it with stick. I will try to pitch it right and try to fly heading north, so that we will try this turn coordinator. Let's go heading north. I have aligned these two compass and direction heading instruments as much as I could, and we will now try one thing. We will fly, let's say, 80 or 90 knots. And we will try to make a turn with the help of turn coordinator. So let's say we will make a left turn, and we want to make a full 360 turn, so from north to north. Or okay, we can try other thing. Let's say we will go for 1 minute turn and then we will make 180 turn. So we are facing now north. In 1 minute, if we hold this left turn pretty much the same, we will be facing south. Minute is almost settled, and let's go. Left. Since I'm flying by hand, of course, I have to try not to pitch the aircraft. Let's just keep it leveled on this marker. For 1 minute and we should be facing south. A little too steep. It's 45 seconds. Okay, 1 minute. We did a little overshoot, but basically that's it. This turn coordinator helps us to fly, to make turns. And this rate of climb indicator shows us how we are flying. If I'm not holding the stick, I see I'm descending. Now the aircraft is flying, let's say by itself, and if I want to not to lose altitude, I have to pitch it a little bit up. But I think pitch is much too high, so maybe I can just turn our throttle a little bit in. We will get a little bit more lift and we will be leveled, because you can adjust your vertical speed by pitch or by throttle. More throttle means higher speed, means better lift on the wings. We can see that we are leveled pretty much okay. Now we can fly, let's say, back to where we came from. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe, it's for free and it will mean a lot of me, not in financial but in, let's say, mental support. Thank you again. See you again. Bye bye.